Hey, welcome back, everyone, on another segment of Bae Talk. I have the pleasure of interviewing Tara Pearson. She is the founder and CEO of Cage Urban Couture. This episode has not yet aired, but I did wear her custom T-shirt I got from her in the previous episode of Crown Jewels, and shouted her out. It's a beautiful shirt. I love it. It says unapologetically black. And then now today I'm rocking my free gift, my earrings that she sent me. I love them. They're beautiful. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
uh, but today I'm going to just get some of her intake, and she's going to tell us a little bit about her business. So please, Miss Tara Pearson, introduce yourself to the world.
Hey guys, she already told you my name. I'm Tara Pearson. Most people affectionately call me TP. Um, and I created this line of tees and shirts, and we've kind of expanded off into a couple of different areas. Just kind of urban shirts with different sayings, different graphics. We also do custom tees, custom cups, custom bags, and we've kind of gone over into uh, hoodies and pants, and so we make all kind of gear for people just trying to get something different. If you ask for it, we put it on the top, put it on the shirt, put it on the bag. So
Good. So you
that's
just like custom work too.
custom work.
Custom work as well. See, that's good because that's a good thing to get into. A lot of people like to make requests and then also see some of the work that you'll put out
Right.
too. Yes, that's good. I know before you sent me over your bio, so I know what really inspired you to get into creating and making these like the apparel, the earrings, and the accessories.
One of the things I've always been big on is women and women of color. So one of the very first things, like this shirt I created, and it has like a flavor tea, and it's actually what put the brand on the map. These are kind of how people knew me. We created these definition teas based on women's skin color. So mine's is caramel sundae,
Yeah.
and we created these different flavors, and we sold a bunch of them. I just was like, I hadn't seen it. I wanted to be like, you know what? I want to show, you know, pride in my skin color and my culture. And then this is almost 10 years ago. Because like right now, everything seems it's come to like a head regarding melanin and melanin popping and people wearing their hair natural and being really more into that. And at that time, it really wasn't. Like wearing Marilyn Monroe was really big. Wearing
Right.
the lady from Breakfast at Tiffany's was really big. So when I really wanted to get into it, I created the shirts regarding light skin complexion, and created shirts that have women of color on them, like icons and women of color. Because I'm like, I'm not wearing Marilyn on my shirt. There's
Right.
other. So that's how it got started. And me and a friend of mine, and she kind of went on to something else. She went and got started a family, finished her education. So she kind of didn't complete the journey, but I've kept steadfast with it and kept going. So here it is. It's my baby, and now we're at like a really good point where we're getting ready to jump off into some other things.
Yes, that's good. That's good. And I sat and scrolled through your website. You have a lot of. I was gonna say you're just gonna take all my money because I was looking at the bags, the shirts, the mugs, everything. I was like, oh my gosh, I need to stop because I've been doing too much online shopping with trying to support black businesses and black people. But
I've been
yeah,
doing really good with that as well. After I watched Killer Mike's documentary,
yep,
I was
on
really,
Netflix.
really pressed to make sure that I supported black businesses.
Yep.
When it first came out, I didn't do too well. I only did a few after I watched it. But this year for 2020, I said I was going to support 50 black businesses, especially if they're women owned,
Yep.
small businesses. And I think I'm currently I think I'm at 42.
Oh
So
wow. Oh, that's good.
I keep a track of I keep a track of the product I bought, and usually what I do is I will put them on Instagram, and make sure that everybody knows what I bought, where you can find it, and their social media handles as well.
Yeah, that's really good. And I've been trying to do the same, supporting more of our businesses, especially I've seen the Killer Mike documentary as well when
Mm.
he tried to live black for
It was
72
hard.
or something like that.
It
Yeah,
was hard.
and it was hard. It was really hard. And I was like, man, I'm gonna try to do the same. So I do better now with, making sure my money is going towards our people, whether it's food, furniture,
So
painting,
many other
clothes,
things.
home,
So
just
many
everything.
things. I have
We have to keep the dollar.
seasonings. I have light bulbs.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
a light bulb company. I just got popcorn that got shipped from Texas. So it's different companies, and you don't even know everything that's made. They have cell phone batteries,
Yep.
chargers. So
Cell
everything
phones.
that's made, you can find it. So that's what I'm trying to find. So
That's good. Yep. Trying to live black. Trying to live black. Um, and then I know, so I was reading your bio, and I love the idea that you gave for Cage Urban Couture was where the cage bird cannot fly, the individual can.
absolutely.
I love that saying that you put in there. That's really good too. So another thing I used to see, and I'm not sure if you still do it, but I know you did Walmart Wednesdays, where you would wear outfits that you'd put together, and everything you had on was from Walmart. What
So
inspired that?
what I started doing is I had as we continue to grow, what I've done is I've began to speak to different marketing people. So I had someone do like an Instagram audit for me, a hashtag audit for me. I took a master class a couple of weeks ago with a girl by the name of Miss Diddy. She's from the Brand LA group in LA, and Master P was on the Zoom call. Kevin Frazier from ET. It was really amazing. And one of the things you're talking about is building your own brand.
Yep.
So what I used to do is the Walmart Wednesdays on my Instagram, but on my brand. So what I was advised to do is to do it on my other Instagram. So I still do it, but
Okay.
I have a separate Instagram that's just for me and not for the brand.
Okay.
It's all things random with TP, and that's on IG. And we just started a YouTube page as well. So
Oh, really? Okay.
it's on there. So my Tuesdays with TP and Walmart Wednesdays, that's on that page.
Okay.
But I did start it because I really want someone to recognize me from Walmart as, again, a woman of color. Because if you go on there, there's no chocolate, there's no caramel,
Yep.
there's no brown, and everybody wears the same blue jeans, hat, and boots. I'm wearing the sweatsuit and the bathing suits and everything on there, and I want to show them that their clothes can be put together stylish
Yep.
if you put it together right. So
Right. And you wear a lot of cute clothes, like the outfits that you're throwing together. They look real cute. I'm like, damn, you got all that
and
from Walmart?
and I shop for other people. Like they've said,
Yeah.
hey, we like that. I've gone to the different Walmarts, I've packed it up and shipped it out, and they've paid me to do that.
Oh, for the exact outfit that you're wearing.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. So I can do that too. So I'm gonna have to do that same thing.
I'm telling you, people. Sometimes people know what they want. They just like, oh, like, okay, you put it together like that. Okay, thank you. I didn't think about doing it like that. Like
Right.
people are basic, but even in my bio, I like flowers and stripes. I like polka dots and green. I will wear green with purple and yellow. Like I don't have to do traditional colors. Like I literally can wear any two colors together. Any two colors, orange and green and purple, and make them work.
And
So
make it look cute. Yep.
that's the things that people liked about the Walmart Wednesdays, because I just was throwing stuff in there.
And there's always a way to tie it together, like with your accessories or with the shoes. Depending on the like what you have, you can always tie the outfit together somehow, so it doesn't look, I guess, crazy. Not really crazy because it looks good, but you know what I mean. Like because like you said, a lot of people don't really do those types of mixes together as far as
Right,
clothes.
right,
Yeah, you make it look good.
right. Yeah.
Um, you're welcome. So on your site, you have different collections. So kind of like talk me through and summarize like each one, like the Icon series, the Make a Statement.
So the Icon series, which is one of my favorites, I went through, and there's only 6 on there now, but we launched with 12. Our very first one was Dorothy Dandridge, which is like the equivalent of Marilyn Monroe back in like 50s. She became really big when she did the movie with Harry Belafonte, and she's still beautiful. Every time I post a picture of her, she has and she's been gone for 30, 40 years. And I'm talking about people still will like this post, and she's a beautiful woman. And I recently did a pop-up for Juneteenth. They bought all her stuff. You know, she was the only thing that got bought up. Like, she has a really good following. So I created the icon series. I just wanted to see me on a shirt. Like I said earlier, I wasn't into wearing Maryland. I wanted to wear, the different ladies. I got Diane Carroll and Grace Jones and icons that, from the 70s and 80s to me that were big and they never really got celebrated. They never really got their just dues. Diana Ross, Dorothy Dandridge, Harriet Tubman. And I feel like Harriet Tubman, since she wasn't a physical vision of this beauty that people know, even with Grace Jones, they're not as celebrated, and a lot of people will kind of overlook them. Like, I'm not wearing hair. Like, you really don't see Harriet on the shirt that often because it's not like she's like this, this knockout beauty, but she was strong. She was important. She was smart. She was a pioneer, and she changed the course of this world of the way we know it.
Yes.
So I think it was important to represent them. And that's one thing that I just continue to stick with. Some things keep recycling and maybe change, but those, they're going to stay.
Yes. Yeah. That's good. Good. And then make a statement.
Make a statement are usually like the unapologetically black shirts are in that collection.
Okay.
I had some that say Black AF.
So get that next.
Yeah. I had a shirt on there that said it's above me now. So just different things about telling people, like, what's up, like, what's going on, like, melanin popping. Like, I want you to know, like, my melanin is popping. Like, it's about me.
Right.
It's not necessarily about everybody in the world. So the different tees, like when I had my thick fillet tees on there, they were really popular, and they were under that statement because it's like, I'm just telling people about me. Like, it's almost like they're almost selfish. Like, this is me. I'm a thick fillet. Like, no matter what you're doing, this is how I am. And it's just more about pride and being prideful of who you are and not letting anybody putting you in a box.
Yep.
Being an individual, which is what Caged is all about.
Yes, and loving yourself and being okay with who you are. Like you said, despite what anybody has to say about you or the negativity, you just let them know, this is who I am, and I'm thick. And what?
I started doing Thick Girl Thursdays. I don't know if you saw that. So I do Thick Girl
I saw that. I did see that. Yes. And look, these BWs are beautiful and thick and voluptuous. Mm-hmm. I love it. Look, I'm trying to be slim thick. I ain't trying to be completely slim, but I'm trying to, I want the curves in the right places, but I just need this tummy together. That's what that is.
All the time. It's always the tummy. It's always the thigh.
Always the tummy. The tummy kills it all. But it's okay, though, because I still love me and who I am. So it don't matter. And then how about Cage the brand?
Cage the brand. We created just a logo tee. So we have our logos in a couple of different colors. And then we have Cage the brand. And it was just someone who they didn't want a big flashy logo. They just wanted something really simple, and so it was just Caged Urban Couture written in really small, pretty font. It'll always be something that's really simple. Like, I just want to throw on a sweatshirt, and it doesn't have to be blazingly huge and big, and it's like, really small and really little, and just that slight detail, which I thought wasn't really going to do well, actually did pretty well, because and my son's like, the younger people don't always want all that stuff. Sometimes they just want one word on there. Yeah. I was like, okay, so they worked.
Yeah, and that's good too. Yeah, and he is right though. A lot of like the younger age group, like millennials, they don't mind simple. That. Yep, just something simple, and they just dress it up the way they want to. But that's good too. And then I saw Cage Signature.
Cage Signature is the logo. So whenever we have the logo, so it's like the brand, that's what we have. You'll see and a lot of times it goes more along with the streetwear, like the guys will wear the signature logo. They'll the brand, they see it. This is like boom, it's like right there, and it's like different colors, and it's amazing to see it in the street. It's crazy once you have it and you make it, but once you see it, it's like, wow. Like, once you see it out in the street, it's our logo, and it's perfectly has wings. It's like a bird. It's almost, it's the same thing. It's almost like the bird was in the cage and he got out the cage, so he's flying, so can't
Yeah.
hold him back.
That was cute too. And then I know you do like other things like backpacks. I think you had some mugs, like just other like little accessories. Yep.
We pretty much can do anything. We're actually trying to grow into a couple of different things for the future. Like we're gonna move into fitness a little bit. So.
Oh, and that's good too. Some fitness like work like was it like jogging outfits or like more
like
waist
we had a waist done. I got the sample last week, and so it has our logo on it. So they're sending me the sample out so I can make sure everything is cool so that we can proceed. But it looks so great to see my logo on it. And the very first ones are red and black with red and leopard, the red and black leopard.
Ooh.
And then we're doing sets of leggings with the tops, workout sets, because when I work out, I feel better when I have on a set. Like, okay, so you're going to work out your sweats. Okay, you still going to do what you do. But when you put the top in the, like if you get one like from Victoria's Secret or Pink or something, and you put the top and the bottom on,
you're
doing, especially when
I'm cute. I'm working out and I'm cute.
Like I'm cute, you know what I'm saying? So we came up with the workout sets. We've done a sample of 2, so we're waiting on both of those to arrive. And then we did the tennis shoes. So it's a breathable trainer tennis shoes. We did white and we did black. So we're waiting on those as well, the samples to arrive. So we're going to kind of go into that because no matter what, even if you don't wear the t-shirt, people are still wearing fitness clothes. People are still working out. You know, a lot of people got that quarantine weight on them. So we're trying to move into something else so that we can. What I've noticed is that sometimes even when women are not working out, they still may want to wear a waist trainer, or they still may wear the exercise clothes to go run errands, go to the store, to, pick their kids up. So people are still wearing like athleisure wear out and about. So we're going to kind of get into that realm.
Yes, that's good. I'll definitely check it out too, because I need some more like you said, matching sets to work out in. I don't think I own like maybe one matching set. But I feel what you're talking about though, because when I wear that matching set, I feel different. I feel like I'm actually working out and not just wearing clothes.
But Walmart does sell a lot of matching sets, and that was one of the things that I really did. So they sell them. So that is kind of how I got my inspiration from them. I like stuff that's colorful. I like stuff that fits good, high-waisted. Especially if it has a pocket, because if I want to put my phone in while I'm running or something.
Yep.
So fits good, good coverage. So that's what if I bend over, I don't want the whole thing to fall down. I need it to stay. So high-waisted leggings, really good fitting sports bras to go along with them, the breathable trainers, and the waist trainer to go on and get your waist in shape.
Yes, get that waist snatch. Come on, waist. So what do you wish you would have known about starting your own business that you feel would have made things a little easier for you?
I wish I would have known how hard it was. I might have went another route, because it's like at a certain point you just like, I can't even give up. I just got to keep on going.
Right.
I also wish I had asked for more help before I really got into it, because I realized a lot of people get a lot further because they ask for help. But sometimes if I ask for help now, I get it easily, because people are like, you've been doing it for a long time, and I know if you're asking for help, you probably really something.
Right.
I wish I would have known that there's more grants for business owners, grants for Black business owners. I wish I would have known that more often. I've been doing business for a long time, and it's always been word of mouth, emails, calls. Somebody just texted me just now about a shirt, and it's crazy. I never even had business cards. So.
Oh, that's good.
To dwell, and I just got the proof for my new business cards, and they're amazing. So I feel like I kind of started backwards, but it's kind of how you finish the race. It's not, how you start off. So.
Yeah, that's good. But that does make sense, because I've heard from a few entrepreneurs that say that it's hard starting out, especially because you have to kind of be responsible with your time, and when you actually get things done, like you're your boss. There's nobody to really hold you accountable of getting that stuff done.
I cried a couple of times trying to get stuff done, that I thought I could do that I didn't know how to do. And, and it's like, okay, if you're going to cry, cry and keep on going. That's
Yeah.
it. Like the feeling that our bodies feel after you cry is, okay, what's next? Like, that's the thing. It's not like, okay, I'm going to cry and cry again. Okay, I'm going to cry. Okay, shake it off and go to the next thing. Okay, let me figure out what I need to do. Do I need to call somebody? Do I need to start over? Did I do something wrong? Do I need to remeasure? Do I need to cut? So, and it happens. So, I mean, I've done that. But I do that when I work out. So I just cry and keep on going. So.
Be hurt, lick your wounds, keep it pushing. And then what motivates you to create?
Probably like the culture. Like, it just depends on what's going on in the world. How I'm feeling, how I feel. Somebody just sent me a saying, and she's like, I want you to just run with it. And it's like, go through what you go through. She's like, I want you to use that on something. And she's like, that's free. And I'm like, well, thank you, girl. So
yeah,
it's just like, sometimes people will call me like, the inspiration behind what we have new coming out, the Thick Girl Gang. So yeah. That's why I've been doing Thick Girl Thursday. So that was my friend. She was like, I wanted to say that good thick on there. And I was like, that good thick? She was like, yeah, when you like, you kind of shapely, it's that good thick. And
that
she was
good
like,
thick.
Well, TGG. And she was like, yeah, she was like, TGG thick, that good thick. And she's like, no, Thick Girl Gang. So we came up with some new teas that we're going to launch back when we relaunched these, the Thick Girl Gang. And it's, again, about not body shaming, being aware of yourself and the confidence that you have. So you guys can look forward to that. So when they launch, like, it's going to be a bunch of different women from like all over with the shirts on at the same time.
Thick Girl Gang. See, and I love that. See, I might even wear it because, I'm a little thick in the thighs. So I'm a little thick.
And it's crazy because it's like the confidence of that Thick Girl Gang, and it's like nothing to it. And my friends, it's just Thick Girl Gang. We that's what we got. And it's that good thick.
Yep, and it's that good thick. Or you can make one for me, little Thick Girl Gang.
Girl, little booties matter. Don't worry
little
about
booties matter. Hey,
little
mine ain't little.
Matter.
I mean, I got a nice little peach and a little nectarine back there. It's a little voluptuous. And then, this is actually a question that's going to be completely off, but just to ask. So how's the dating life out there in Nevada? Like, is it popping? Is it different from Dallas?
I will say this. It's a small world.
Okay.
Everybody knows everybody. When you join any of the groups, somebody you know is going to know somebody you know.
Really? So I feel like it's kind of like that for Dallas, though.
No. When you ask different people, they will tell you the haps on different guys. Like, oh, yeah, I've already messed with him. Oh, yeah, I used to date him. And it's happened to me like 6 times. So I was like,
6 times?
Like, yeah, girl, I dated him. And then it's really forward. Like, some friends of mine came to visit, and it was 3 of them. We all went out to a club. This is pre-pandemic, pre-corona. We all go out to a club, and I meet this guy, and he's like, oh, you popping or whatever. And I'm like, cool, I know, And he's like, do you want to, hook up later? And I was like, what you talking about or whatever? And he was like, you can come to my, my place, my loft is not that far. And I was like, he sounds good. He was like, yeah, you bring your friend too. I'm like, bring my friend. Like, how? Like, he was like, oh, you both of y'all could come over. You take the other one's home, but you and her could come over. We all, the 3 of us, we could have a really good time and get really acquainted, have some drinks, and let's all see what happens.
No, sir.
I was like, first of all, I'm not going to get down with my friend like that. Like, I don't.
I mean, no shame if I know there's some people that do, and that's y'all, but.
I'm grown. So that ain't, what I'm saying? I can't say that ain't never happened to me where I've been in a situation where I was like, you know what? What's up? Let's roll,
Yeah.
trying to pull my homegirls in. I don't get down with my homegirls like that. Even on situations
Yeah.
where I've been in situations where situations happening. Me and two girls that I feel like are sisters, I don't want to see you nude. I don't want to see you nude in a sexual position. Like,
Yeah.
that's not to get my rocks off. Like, I'm not checking for you. Like, you either, it's like, okay, you go with her, you go with me. I'll come pick her up from over there, but I'm not about to watch her
Well,
bust
both
my
of y'all.
husband.
Yeah.
No. I mean, I've been in that situation before, and I just closed the curtain and kept on going. Like,
Yes. So yeah. Yes. I
oh,
guess it's about the
I
same.
still
So
her thing wide open. Like, not doing that. So
yeah.
it's a little shaky here. If you're
Yeah.
kind of like I'm grown and I kind of just want to, hit it and quit it and move it along, then it works. It
Okay.
works.
Okay. So no quarantine Bae for right now. Because that goes into my next question of like how quarantine has been. So before I got to that, no quarantine Bae at the moment.
Quarantine for me has been great. I haven't lacked. I don't feel stressed. I don't
Good.
feel like deprived. And I haven't been deprived of anything of an adult's nature.
There, come on. So that's always good. So you say you've been good. So is it like very locked down out there where you are in Nevada? Like is
Yeah.
it
As
everything's
of
closed?
they reopened everything, and then for the last 2 weeks we've been open. But Friday they reclosed all the bars. I
Okay.
think that's kind of where they've been linking everything to, because people are going to the bars and they're just kind of like packed in there.
Yep.
And now it's required. The mask here is a requirement. You can't come and go in any place here without a mask at
Yep.
all. And now, no, nationwide, Walmart, Sam's Club, Starbucks, and Costco, as of like this week, it's you can't go into any of those stores now, no matter where it is, without a mask.
Yeah, it's the same way here now in Dallas. Masks are required. You can't go anywhere or go into an establishment without a mask. The same thing when the bars and stuff were open. People were like packed in there like there was no Rona. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
oh yeah, that's too much. Like I'm not as scared. Like I don't want to say scared, but like afraid of it anymore. I'm just more cautious about what I do. Like wash my hands, stay away
Mm-hmm.
from people.
I feel it's
But
inevitable. Everybody's gonna get it.
you said everybody. You said you believe everyone's
I
gonna get it.
chicken pox, and I feel like it's the chicken pox. Like, eventually people just get it and be like, "Oh, I had the Rona for like 2 days and I'm all right now." Like, I feel like, because I feel like it's gonna go like in a where it's the virus is gonna go down and continue to go down, and then it's gonna just be like, "Oh, I coughed a little bit today and my throat was itching. Oh, I'm good tomorrow." Like, I
Right.
feel like that's how it's gonna go down, because I feel like once the virus keeps hitting people, it's gonna lose its momentum. But I
Yeah.
feel like some people have already had it that didn't know they had it, or you're gonna eventually get it.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like at this point it's kind of hard to say who and when you're gonna get it. You
I feel
probably
like
already had it.
I talked to a lot of people in November and December and January, and a lot of people were sick.
Yep. But they tested negative for flu and strep, and they couldn't figure out what it was, and just threw medicine at them. That I feel like that was the Rona. We just didn't know about it yet. That was it. That was the Rona. Do you feel like, so during quarantine, do you feel like you've been pretty productive, or do you think you've been like taking this time to like chill and kind of relax, or a little bit of both?
Heck no. Like I never was doing the bored in the house, bored in the house,
I was
bored.
bored.
Like, no, it was like I said, I did all those audits. I
Yeah.
met with a person, did some master classes, had my IG. Like, I literally had 880 posts that I deleted completely. Started my Instagram completely over so that
Wow.
it's aesthetically beautiful. Started my other Instagram on a whole nother page. Um, Loaded items into my Etsy that had never been in there. Got my business cards done. I got digital thank you cards, regular thank you cards. I got Instagram promo flyers made. Like, I literally was just I got the stuff done with the fitness.
Yeah.
Did that, designed redesigned these. I redesigned 5 different sayings. I had somebody redesign all of these. So the thick girl gang, I've been busy.
You've been busy. But ain't nothing wrong with that. But being busy is good though, especially during this time because you're not really sitting around. And I know a lot of people during this time are getting depressed and they're sad and with being stuck in the house. But I feel like being busy and being in tune with your creativity and your passion, and then also with your business, it's a good thing to keep you pushing and keep you going. And plus, you grinding and making money, all in the same breath.
Absolutely.
That's good.
And if I can make more money, I'm so happy.
Yep. You look. Yep. That's exactly what it is. You making money and then you're doing what you love. So it don't even really. Does it feel like work since it's something that you love to do?
It doesn't feel like work unless it's something that I took on that I didn't really care for. Like something I don't necessarily agree. Like sometimes people will tell me they want maybe a shirt done, and then I'm like, okay, cool, give me the words, and then they're like, do what you want to do, and then I kind of take my time on it, and then it doesn't come out because it's not my vision. It's not what I wanted. Like I may not like the colors you choose. I may not like that. So I always feel like whenever I accept something now, I want to accept it because it's like, okay, I really want to do it and I really believe it and I really stand behind what the customer is asking for. Because otherwise, it feels like work. And when it feels like that, you don't want to do it at all.
You don't want to do it. Right. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. So I know you kind of talked about some of your projects coming up, but kind of go, I guess, over like some of the newer things that you're working on or things that for the audience to look forward to.
Oh, Thick Girl Gang, whoop whoop, coming soon. Us relaunching our definition tees, which put Cage Urban Couture on the map. Caramel Sundae, banana cream pie, Jamaican almond fudge, chocolate deluxe, rainbow sherbet, 5 things. So that should tell you what the rainbow sherbet is. So you should know what that is. So we got the fitness gear popping. And like I said, we've moved our stuff. We had to kind of adjust for the pandemic, moving our stuff over to Etsy so that we could still have a constant flow of customers being able to get our products.
Okay, good. So where can people find you or get some of your stuff? I know you said you changed your website for Etsy. So where can people locate you now?
We're still on cageurbancouture.com. You can follow us on any of our social media handles. We keep the same thing for everything. We're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, and we're on Etsy. So Cage Urban Couture. So you can find us on any of those. You can Google us and find us as well. So it'll come up. We have a Shopify page. If you Google us, we come up. Sometimes we come up on weird things like Twitter and different things. And I'm like, who tweeted us? But
hey, spread the word. That's networking.
You can Google us.
Put the word out there. Yeah, and then how about for your what you said earlier about your other page that you made for the Walmart Wednesday and Tuesdays with TP? What are those on? Are your handles for that?
That is all things random with TP. That's our IG, and the same. Our YouTube name has the same name. All things random with TP. So we'll do. Okay. Beauty reviews, and I love that page too because it just allows me to, because I'm really trying to be the next Black Martha Stewart. That's what I tell people all the time, because I like to do stuff. I do parties, right. I do her hair, I do clothes, shirts. So I'm trying to be the next Martha Stewart, and she does everything. So if I can get my own alcohol and my own plates and forks and stuff like that, like we strive to do stuff like, oh, I want a good job and I want to be able to buy a house. This lady is like, I want plates, napkins, with my name on. I want to have linen and pillowcases and blankets and sheets. I want y'all to open up the blinds and they say Martha Stewart mini blinds. Right. I want that. So that's my ultimate goal. And that page lets me shout out different artists, different activities, different things I love, and different things that I observe out here in the world. So that's what we do on that other page.
Okay, cool. And then so what would you say your top 5 I guess like inspiration top five your top 5 like inspiration people like how you look up the Martha Stewart, you want to be like her, like are there top 5 people that kind of motivate you or inspire you?
Martha Stewart, she's always going to be on there. One of the people I said before, it's Miss Didi LA. She's on IG. She's with the brand group LA. Especially Karen Civil, she's on there as well. She's really, really smart. will always like the way he does his brand. He has a way of being able to recreate and reinvent himself. Like you think, okay, he's with the music. Now he's like, okay, I'm doing rock. Okay, now I'm doing Revolt. So just the way you be able to reinvent yourself. And that's kind of how, I mean, I'm doing it at a lower level, but I feel like every time something goes on, I try to reinvent myself and try to figure it out. Okay, where can I get in and fit in? When it slowed down with my business regarding the pandemic, I started making boxes with my subscription boxes, and people were really buying those, and I was really shipping those. I shipped more boxes than I was doing clothes.
So, yeah, those boxes are nice.
And putting boxes together, and now we've ordered some samples of boxes so that we can continue to put them together. So that'll be, another thing that we kind of dive into.
Okay, and then so what can people?
Girl, I need a team.
You need a team. Look, get you a team. And look, I would volunteer to be on a team. I'm out here in Texas, but hey, yeah. I'm looking for stuff to do as well. That's why I picked up doing this, doing the whole interviewing, to finding things to stay busy and keep me going.
I need a team. Every time I do, I tell people and I pay for my stuff. I'm like, I need you to do this, and I'll be like, I need you, and they'd be like, oh, okay. I give them what to do. They'd be like, well, how to do that? Well, if I got to tell you how to do it, we can't help each other.
Then right, because then I can't help. So then, dang, I probably shouldn't be on the team because I'm kind of the same way sometimes.
I mean, it's simple stuff. Like it was like, I want you to create a content calendar for the whole month for Caged. I want you to create a content calendar.
Okay.
And considering that we post, 2 to 3 times a day, like 3 times a day, I need you to create a content calendar. And actually, the girl who did my IG audit, she created me a content calendar, kind of a basic one of what I kind of do on a regular basis. But I wanted somebody to put it on a calendar for me and write it out 3 times a day and what these posts need to be about so that I can upload it and then they can automatically do it. And they was like, oh, I don't know. So.
Oh, man. Well, lost. Yep. Hey, put it on your website that you hiring. I bet you people, especially with the pandemic, people are unemployed.
I have put it up, and when I put it on my Facebook, they're like, "What you got?" And then I run down what I need, and they run away. I'd be like, "Pick one from here. Pick one."
They lost.
Pick one.
And then my question for the boxes. So what, because I've seen you post the boxes that you create and you make for people. I've seen you do it for like graduation and I think for birthdays. Are they more so for like stuff like that? Or are there other events that you make the boxes for?
For anything.
Okay.
I started doing it for quarantine. So I had someone who created a quarantine box, her birthday. So it was her mother was having a birthday. She actually lived here in Vegas, and the girl who did the box is in Oregon. So she's like, can you do my mom a box? So it just was like, happy quarantine birthday. Then the next one was happy quarantine graduation. Then I sent this to somebody who was recovering from the coronavirus. So I sent them a box. And then it was another birthday and birthdays and birthdays and birthdays. So it'll be more along the lines of, hey, you want to send the box? Because it could be like I'm sending someone for their new job. New job, new baby, new, new apartment. I've done that one. I did one, and it had a mug and a bottle opener and just, coasters with a coffee cup. It was really nice. So
that sounds cute.
Whatever your theme is, I can do, based on whatever your theme is.
Oh, okay. I might have to look into one for myself then for when I move. Give me a little welcome to your new spot box.
Again, box.
Yeah. And then I guess so my last question to wrap everything up. So with everything that's going on in the world, between like COVID and the injustice that's going on, within the Black community, what would be your words of encouragement for the audience or people that are having a hard time?
Be aware and do your reading, do your research for yourself. Take the time to not just think that it's not happening to people. I think that's the denial that a lot of people have been in for so long. Like, it's not my struggle. It's not happening to me, but it's happening to everyone. It affects us all. Everything is affecting us. So you can't, we're connected. You need to understand. I just told somebody today, like, if we understood and took, I was watching this man back his trailer up. And I said, it's somebody that can't do that. He's backing a trailer up with his car. And I said, if we knew more often, like, hey, can you show me how to back a trailer up? With no qualms about it's a white guy backing a trailer up, it's a black girl asking me. Just, you could teach me something and I could teach you something. We can learn something from everyone. And if we really took the time out to see that we all are really more alike than we realize, I think it'll be a much, much happier place.
I agree. Well, thank you so much for allowing me the time and letting me to bless the audience with, with your spirit. For anyone that doesn't know, we used to work together. She used to live in Dallas, and then she left. Well, I left the company.
Left.
I left, and then you left. you left on the plane, on the little airplane. Yes, but thank you so much for doing this interview with me. And anything else that you want to share? Any last words?
Black Lives Matter.
They sure do. All day, every day. Blackity, black, black. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Have a great rest of your day.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.